So today I'm going to show you how to make this very simple flower clip using ribbon. To make this project, you're going to need a hot glue gun, some scissors, an alligator clip, thread and needle, a lighter to cure the edges of the ribbon, and I use 1/8 of an inch ribbon. You really can use any width that you like. I have just chosen to use the thin ribbon. And then this ribbon is to cover the alligator clip. The first thing you're going to do is take your ribbon, and on the back side of the ribbon you're going to mark it in 2-inch sections. The flower that I made has five loops, so I'm going to mark 5 2-inch sections. And I'm using a felt tip pen to do this. So as you can see, I've marked, so I have 5 sections on my ribbon. Going to take the needle and thread. I like to fold my thread in half just to make it stronger. Okay, I have my needle and thread. I'm going to loop the ribbon around so that the end of my ribbon meets up with my first 2-inch mark. And then using my needle and thread, I'm going to sew this piece together to hold it in place. And you want to do it a couple times just to make sure that it's really secure. So I have my first loop. Then my second loop, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to loop it around, and there's my mark. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just put a few stitches in here to hold it in place. I'm going to loop it again, same thing. Line up my mark to the center of the flower. I'm going to loop it again, same thing. Line up my mark to the center of the flower. And you're just going to do that until you get to the end of your piece of ribbon. Once you get them all looped, I would suggest going through the center with your needle and thread a few times just to hold everything into place. And then once you've done that, you can turn it around and knot your thread. And then I'm going to just set this flower aside while I cover my alligator clip. So to cover the alligator clip, I'm going to use 3/8 of an inch ribbon. And to get a measurement, this is the back of the clip. I'm going to simply just fold the ribbon around and cut it. Then I'm going to cure the edges of the ribbon to keep them from fraying. You just slightly touch the flame to the end of the ribbon. So on the back of the alligator clip, you're going to just put a little bit of glue across the back. It doesn't take much. And place the ribbon on there. So it looks like this. And then you're just going to wrap the ribbon around the clip. When you get to this point, hold it open. Again, it doesn't take a lot of glue, but put some glue on the top of the clip, and then you're going to just fold the ribbon over and press it down to hold it in place. And then your alligator clip is covered. Now that the alligator clip has been covered, I'm going to attach my flower. I'm just going to put a dot of glue on my clip and just press down on the flower. You can use anything for your center. You can use a button. These are glitter dots. This is what I've chosen to use for the center of my flower. You really can use anything that you wish. A pearl, a brad, anything. So I'm just going to put a dot of glue in the center of my flower. Put my glitter dot in the center. Hold it for a second. And my barrette is done. For tips on this project and other projects, please visit my blog at www.wordswithstyle.blogspot.com. Thank you.